Yeah, okay. So, aha. Ah, there's their Ouija board. Yes, no, letters, numbers, and goodbye. Aha. The other bit of the combo strip. Let's read the note. Hello? Hello. Who are you? Oscar. What do you want? To come back. To come back. Well, that is creepy. Okay, well, let's open up her locker. Oh great, I have to know the combination. 051. Oh, it's Lonnie. Cool.
Lonnie came over today. Everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Well, that's wonderful. Gosh, Sam. Oh? Sam's been shoplifting. And smoking. I'm ashamed, Sam. I'm ashamed. Not ashamed. Disappointed, that's the word. I always am bad at remembering that word. So we just got the basement key. And so now, here, hang on. So now we have access to this area. We still don't have access to this bit from the foyer. Then up here, still haven't gone up to the attic yet. Which, the entrance is there, I think. Because of Sam's initial note, which was basically said, don't go looking around, and especially don't go in the attic, I'm inclined to do that last. So let's go down to the basement, and we will check that out. This isn't too bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Another fairing binder I can't look at, and a note. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D. A fancy man. Quite. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate, following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again same time next year, shall we? Indeed. Madame Samantha Greenbrier, Esquire. Potato chips. A chair. Oh, a drawing.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Aww. Okay, more boxes. There's the furnace. Maybe it's the voice downstairs. Ooh. Oh man, one of my old sex ed assignments. The menstrual cycle. An ovum starts to develop while the ovum is developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. The ovary releases the ovum. It barrels through the fallopian tube. If the egg does not meet a sperm, it dissolves. About 2 weeks later, since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. Yeah, there's a distinct difference in how Caitlin did that from how Sam did it. Sam is certainly a lot more artistic and colorful, I guess. Ah, nice and warm. Much better than that storm outside. Okay. Oh. January 24th, 1995. Samantha Greenbrier. Dear Samantha, congratulations! I am pleased to inform you of your admission to the creative writing track of the Reed College Summer Program for Young Scholars for its 1995 session. We believe you have much to contribute to the Reed College community. Based on your portfolio and academic record, I am pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer program's tuition and fees. The attached documentation delineates your schedule, optional secondary track choices, and your dormitory assignment. Please remember to submit the attached form if you wish to be eligible for one of the 3 Reed full-time undergraduate scholarships, and to be awarded to exemplary students at the end of each summer program. We very much look forward to your attendance. Again, congratulations on your admission and best wishes from all of us at Reed College. Sincerely, Julie Morris, Director of Admissions. Sincerely, Julie Morris, Director of Admissions. There we go. I'll learn to talk at some point.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
One thing I wanted to point out that I noticed here is our grandfather apparently is Richard Greenbrier, and this is a portrait of him. There we go. Professor Laureate of English, University of Oregon, 1956. Anyway, his face is cut out, which is odd. And then over here, there's a letter from Granddad. Dear Terrence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript is a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear, and that which he fears. And in this respect I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dime store science fictional die ex machina. Machina, there we go. The great authors speak of their life's milieu in clear and honest tones, the lens crystal that refracts their thoughts without distortion. Darn you, Richard Greenbrier, you and your complicated English. Anyway, I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily. But I urge you to shred artifice. You can do better. With a father's love and encouragement, Richard Greenbrier, Ph.D. He should have handwritten that. Handwritten notes are a lot more personal than typed ones. Anyway, this is a lot of newspapers. My goodness, this is a lot of newspapers. Mason's Pharmacy, January through June 1960. This is some old stuff, man. My gosh, there's more. Alright, I'll come back to that in a bit. I'm gonna explore this area first. Yolanda de Soto, in Mexico, from Miss Samantha Greenbrier. Roar. Today's Spanish lesson: fly, mosca, hubcap, tapacupos, sunbeam, rayo de sol, your love, tu amor. Dear Sam, I am so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico, I think, probably. The nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together, out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay? But I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time in the darkroom. ... exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Tu amor, Lonnie. Girl Scout, the band formerly known as Cub Scout, set list. Role model, authority, main squeeze, telling stories, instruction, first mate, self, Girl Scouts, denial.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer, so Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.